Good Wednesday morning. Welcome to the News Now. I'm Cyria Sandlin. Thank you for joining us. If you missed Daybreak, we're going to get you caught up on all of the news, weather, traffic, everything you need to start your day. We're live on Facebook, WTOC.com, Amazon Fire, Roku, and Twitter. So first, we're going to start out with a look at your forecast. Here is meteorologist Cutter Martin.
Good morning, Cyria. 8:08 right now. Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. We are dry. Coastal Empire and Low Country all morning long. We've had a couple showers developing here offshore. The motion has been more northerly, not necessarily northwesterly, so they have not made it onto our area beaches, but you're probably seeing those very tall, towering clouds offshore, and the majority of them will remain offshore. In fact, downtown is mostly clear. WTOC, Dozier Law, Riverfront Skycam, plenty of sunshine reflecting off the buildings. Your forecast model on the left, city by city forecast here on the right hand side. We're going to walk you through your Wednesday hour by hour. By 10 a.m. it is dry, not broken over here, just not indicating much of anything going on. Pretty quiet through early afternoon, probably through lunchtime, mostly dry. And then shortly thereafter, isolated showers, maybe a thunder shower developing mid-afternoon. Watch what happens though late afternoon into the evening. We try to get a little bit more activity here. Vidalia, Douglas, can't rule out Jessup down to Waycross as well later in the afternoon, the evening, right after the hottest time of the day. High temperatures today, upper 80s, lower 90s before 4:30 p.m. or so. By this evening, the news at 11, it's quieting down, drying out, and gradually cooling off. A sneak peek of your 7-day forecast, a little bit more moisture, scattered rain chances Thursday, Friday on into the weekend. No significant or winter-like cool down or anything like that, but hoping for a stronger cold front maybe as we get into the latter portion of next week. Here's Andrew in the traffic center with a look at your morning commute. Andrew.
Yeah, we still do have a couple areas that are seeing this back up, and this has been ongoing for over an hour now, and that's 21 southbound before you make it to 95. Earlier wreck, busy area, already going to have those big backups, but they are going down just a little bit. Now, I wanted to give you a big picture, grand scheme of things here, what's going on. Well, 278 has been backed up a little bit, but not because of an accident, and also 16 eastbound coming into Savannah. So you'd expect that, right? And that's exactly what we've been seeing here this morning, but that only accident really causing backups would be on 21 southbound, but much better than earlier. This was twice the commute earlier this morning. Now at 24 minutes, it was closer to 50. Also 95 to 516 going to take you 12 minutes and another set of drive times for you before you head on out. 278 is your backup in the Low Country right now, 24 minutes from Bluffton Road to the Cross Island Parkway. And if you want traffic anytime, just log on to Twitter and search traffic WTOC.
All right, thank you very much. Well, one person is dead, another in the hospital after a wreck in Beaufort County. Burton firefighters say an SUV was driving on Bruce K. Smalls Drive around 5 p.m. yesterday. That SUV left the road, flipping several times. Firefighters say 2 men were thrown from the car. The driver died. The passenger was seriously hurt and taken to the hospital. Troopers say neither one of them was wearing a seatbelt. We also know now that 2 other men had been in that SUV. They were wearing seatbelts and left the scene but came back while firefighters were helping. One of them was taken to the hospital but wasn't badly injured. Also now moving to an update out of Rincon for you this morning. The suspect in the death of 24-year-old Demetrius Smith, who was found behind a Rincon restaurant, is in custody. Rincon police say they arrested 27-year-old Demario Garrett of Tillman, South Carolina. Smith's body was found behind a restaurant on Lisa Street in Rincon on September 14th. Now, Smith is from South Carolina. She was a member of the South Carolina Army National Guard. She had no known ties to Rincon. The coroner still hasn't given an official cause of death. Well, today, Chatham County emergency officials continue their quest to get everyone prepared for an emergency. SEMA is offering special classes today for Spanish speakers. They're teaming up with Savannah State's Hispanic Heritage Festival to teach emergency preparedness classes in Spanish. There will be several classes from noon to 8 p.m. at the Coastal Georgia Center. And if you show up between 4 and 6, you can even see the First Alert Storm Chaser and meet some of our WTOC team. SEMA is working this entire week to get people up to speed on emergency preparedness. Tomorrow, emergency experts are focusing on all things pets. We want to look at SEMA's website. They have outlined all of the events this week. We have a link to that list of events on WTOC.com. And today is the 16th annual Smart Women Luncheon, and it will give you a chance to listen to an Emmy winner and raise money for a good cause at the same time. Actress and philanthropist Jane Seymour will be this year's speaker. The expo begins at 10 a.m. in the Savannah Civic Center. It raises money for the St. Joseph's Candler Mary Telfair Women's Hospital, which includes the Telfair Mammography Fund. That fund aims to make sure that all women have access to mammograms, and we are a proud sponsor of the event here at WTOC. I will be there, and I hope to see you there as well. Bill Cosby will appeal his prison sentence. The man who used to be known as America's Dad was handed a 3 to 10-year term for sexual assault. Cosby was denied bond after yesterday's ruling came down and is already serving time in a Pennsylvania state prison. Cosby's publicist says he didn't get a fair trial, and Cosby is already working on the appeal. Survivors say that sentence is, quote, what he deserved. Cosby was accused of assault by dozens of women, but only one claim. Andrea Constand was able to go to trial and get a conviction. Prosecutors thanked her for coming forward.
We are all better off because she is in our lives. You've heard about how this assault changed her life. She has been through an ordeal these past 14 years, and she has been solid and steadfast.
Judge Stephen O'Neill presided over the case for nearly 3 years. He says Cosby remains a potential danger to society even though he's 81. The judge says Cosby could still drug people to override their lack of consent to sexual activity. Will Smith just turned 50, and he celebrated the occasion in true Big Willie style. Look at this, he jumped out of a helicopter. Smith was dared to bungee jump at the Grand Canyon, and he definitely did that dare. Now, he live streamed the jump on his personal YouTube page. A few Fresh Prince fans even got to watch it happen from the sides of the canyon. They paid for the chance, and the money raised will go towards education for kids in impoverished countries. Well, tomorrow night you can enjoy pizza, craft brews, live music, and much more, all for a great cause. The Ellen the Chef restaurant group is teaming up with Big Bond Pizza, Service Brewing, the 1970 and Aussie Tea for Little Duck Big Heart. This is a block party benefiting Urban Hope, a program that provides mentoring, after-school activities, and summer camp for at-risk children in our community. Tickets are $30. You get pizza, other light bites, a drink, and a raffle ticket. Lake and Love will be singing, and the event will be on St. Julian Street outside of Little Duck Diner. I'll post more info on my Facebook page. Well, I hope everyone's day is off to a good start so far. Good morning, Janet. Hello, Deborah, Rhonda. Ariella wants to know where the cold is. She says her ugly sweater collection is ready. I'm wondering where the cold is too, Ariella. Good question. Good morning, Reagan in Sunbury. Hope everyone is having a great day. And don't forget, we will be back with more updates at 10 a.m. We'll see you in just a couple of hours.